Small Town Scuttlebutt.
I woke up so I went to bed last night. I was in Boston last night doing a show, just a mic, and was listening to the Pats game. I come home, I catch the fourth quarter, half of the fourth quarter. Then I'm watching the post-game news coverage. Gold. This woman on the street outside Gillette Stadium in the parking lot reporting on the Jets. I mean, I'm sorry, the Giants getting smoked by the Pats, which was to be expected. But all of a sudden, out of nowhere, white trash from Fall River blows into the shot. Middle finger. Fuck you.
Wait, man or woman?
Woman.
No.
Yeah, classic.
Garbage. Classic Boston garbage.
But we love it. We love it. We love it.
That's what we're known for.
She was drunk.
God.
She even had a tattoo on her middle finger.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, she nailed it.
Damn. That's like something out of an SNL skit.
Yeah.
That's like if you had a caricature of like a drunk white trash girl.
This is why
from
we
Boston. This is, I mean,
that she fed the stereotype.
she really did.
And I say white trash, not it's a badge of honor. Like in this case, like that's.
Well, if you are drunk and interrupting a live news broadcast to give the finger, like that's white trash behavior.
Yes.
I mean, for all I know, she could live in a multi-million-dollar home, but
she
her
could have been
behavior
a lawyer.
is garbage.
Yeah. I just loved it. Anyway, I went to bed last night. Woke up this morning about an hour and a half ago with 11,000 follows on that or likes on it.
No way.
Yeah, now it's up to 15,000. It's kind of going.
That's
I mean, because everyone
hysterical.
wants to wake up to that. I think.
Yes.
I think I put something good on the internet.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I saw that and I'm like, oh, thank God for the rewind feature on our TVs these days.
Oh, yes. So
You know?
you could rewind it and video it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I rewound it. And then, I gave play by play. I'm like, this is why I love New England. In 3, 2, 1. Fuck you. There we go, baby.
I'd rather wake up to that than another article about like ice raids and bad weather and the economy. Like that's way better to wake up to.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm doing God's work with Instagram now. It's starting to. I wouldn't say I'm enjoying.
I was just going to ask, are
the
you starting
journey.
to enjoy it? Or
Well, because the numbers are moving in the right direction, and I'm getting that I wouldn't say tangible result. It's all digital. It's all just
it's all just bots. No,
yeah, right. Who knows? I don't know who these people are. Who are you people? And why are you following me? No. I see numbers go. I see that there's activity. I see I'm exchanging with people. There's something there.
It's gratifying, right?
Yeah.
And there's like a little bit of a dopamine hit when you see, wow, people are liking this. They're interested. They're engaging. Like that fuels, I would think, not your ego per se, but just it makes you feel good about what you're doing. And because it does take a lot of time to put that content out there.
Yeah, you said dopamine. I would say I hate social media so much. I know what you mean. I mean, that's
Yes.
what people go on it for.
Exactly.
I just go, okay, good. Like, can we just get this up? Can we keep this number going? Can we get up to 20,000? Can we get up to 30,000? Can we get up to 50,000? Like, just.
But you're chasing that, like it's like a high, right? Like
Yeah,
to
but
compare. Like I hit 20. All right, let's get to 25. Okay, let's get to
Let
30.
me put it in a different situation for you, because when you do those mundane things at work, right? Let's call it the TPS report.
Yes.
When you file one of those on a Thursday at 4:00, do you get a dopamine hit, or you just go, "Good,
No, I
check
just
the
checked
box"?
that box, and now it's off my list.
That's how I feel.
Okay.
That's how I feel about it, because it's not really ultimately what I want to be doing. I want to be doing what I was doing last night,
Right.
Going up on stage talking about a friend with cancer and how I had to bring him. Well, it's a whole joke I do about.
But do you feel like those two things are now hand in hand?
Yeah,
I think
because
they are.
Yeah, I mean, it's a stage credit. You get like 20, 30,000 followers, you can headline.
Right.
That correlation, I still don't agree with it. I don't like it, but got to play the game. And I've never played the game, Liz.
I know.
I'm not a game player. I don't like your rules and your authority. But I'm like, oh, I can headline a show. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I'm on Instagram. Rick Fink Jr. Comedy, by the way, is my handle. So yeah.
But I mean, all the comedians I follow on Instagram because I love when they put out like, short clips of their bits or just random content or whatever. It's just a way to continue to stay engaged with them outside of going to see them in a club. Like, I think it's just a great way to connect with your audience.
That part I don't mind, and I'm kind of working on the material to reflect that personification of. I'm not just a comic, okay? I'm not just some guy that goes up there and tells jokes. I'm way more than that. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm not that complicated, but I do like to sort of. I don't really pontificate either. I just sort of, whatever. Like in that case, I was just like, "Oh, that was awesome." And we live in the day with technology, and I can figure this out. Rewind button, play, good. Get the camera. All right, got it.
All of 45 seconds
That's
from
the
start
thing.
to finish.
That's the thing. Sometimes the least amount of effort and just the inspiration hits you, or the opportunity presents itself, and you recognize it. Jump on that. Like this Sunday, I was doing all these reels about bad backyard football play calls. That are based on like the chores you do, around the house and. Whoa, hilarity ensues, but I'm keeping them short, like 15 seconds, in and out. But I write them down, then I go outside, then I throw the ball to my kid and his friends in front of a camera, and I say the lines, and then I'm done. Then I spend an hour a week. I spend about an hour and a half for a week's worth of stuff. So,
from start to finish, from like ideation to like deployment, what is the time frame there?
I'm going to say 2 hours, tops.
Per video?
No.
Total.
For
everything.
For a week.
Okay. All right. That's not bad.
For 7, yeah.
Okay.
Total. That's like writing. And then recording. Wardrobe changes, Liz. Okay?
I know.
7 goddamn, like.
Whoa!
Well, 7 videos, It's like, I don't want people to think I wear the same clothes like my grandpa,
Right.
Remember when your grandparents used to wear, like, did your grandpa wears, like, the same shirt?
Sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same shirt all week. I'm like, Gramps, you gonna wear that? It's like it's it's outfit for the week.
Damn.
Yeah, but now I kind of do that too sometimes.
Do you really?
Yeah, in the summertime, it's like, especially with the linen shirts, it just sort of.
Wait, the same shirt without laundering it?
Yeah.
In the summer?
Yeah.
I don't think you should do that.
Well, I do. Okay. So, it's a free country, and I'll do what I want. You're not wearing it. Remember when we used to do the reels together? Which you could go to Small Town Scuttlebutt and go in the Wayback Machine, just keep scrolling, and you'll see like Liz and I for maybe a month or two. We did this, and I think we almost immediately realized this wasn't sustainable.
It was so much work. I would leave my house with like 3 outfits and some shoes, and Dan would be like, "Are you moving in with Rick?"
Like, yeah. I know, and then you come over.
They were good videos, though. It was just a lot of time.
Yeah, they were good videos, but we would spend 2 hours just recording.
Yeah.
Just recording them, because I guess it's 2 people, and then you definitely have sort of that creative exchange as you're doing it. What about this? What about that?
Right.
Whereas I'm just locked in. I'm like, and also, I've also adopted it. Less is more. Like, just keep it simple.
Yep.
Keep it simple. Don't overthink it. I don't know. I'm still not influencer status. By the way, if you ever
you
find
have a blue check mark, don't you?
Yeah, because I paid for it. By the way, did I tell you this? I think I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago. There was a dude when I was up in Toronto for the comedy festival earlier this year. I befriended this guy, and we're on Instagram or whatever. So he's at the Blue Jays World Series Game 7, and he's there with a friend who's wearing a Yankees jacket and hat, like just typical Yankees fan, just like, I'm here to get 26 rings. Yeah, well, not this year, bitch. But he's like just there, right? And Red Sox fan over here. I'm just doing the proverbial, I made some comment. I'm like, yo, Yankees. How what's the relevance there or something like that? And he just saw this guy who I don't know, right? Who was wearing the Yankees hat stuff. He just looks and he goes, blue check mark? Dude, you're nobody.
Noted.
I'm like, and you're on Instagram arguing with a complete stranger
Right.
at Game 7 of the World Series. Like, this is the world we've come to. Like,
Exactly.
you can really ruin a guy's day. And by the way, what do you think was going to happen? Why were you wearing the Yankees shit? Like,
Unless,
were
you
you
were going to be
expecting
called
compliments?
out. Right.
Oh, sir, the most majestic team in baseball history since the days of Babe Ruth. 26 World Series to you, sir. You know, I tip my cap. No, people are going to be like, hey, fuck you. You Yankees suck, blah, blah, blah.
Don't do something knowingly for attention, then get pissed when you get
that attention. Yeah.
Because that's what you were going for, and you should have expected it.
Well, I guess it's like they were looking. The other thing is you're a fraud. You're not even from New York. You're in Toronto. You're not even in the right country. You're in the wrong country, buddy. Don't act all like I'm New York. You've never been to the Bronx. You've never been to Stan Sports Pub, all right, and done a keg stand. Like some people in this room. Yeah. You ever been to Stan's? You ever been to Yankee Stadium?
No.
Oh. You should take your kids there, or Dan should take the kids there sometime. It's one of those, like, people are like, I hate the Yankees. I actually like the Yankees. If the Yankees didn't exist, the AL East would be pretty damn boring. It'd just be us and the Orioles, the Blue Jays, and the Rays. Like, that's...
Yeah, that's lame.
Who cares? That's like half those teams should be in the minors. You know, like, yeah, you need that rivalry. And the fact that they're in our division and they're a driving distance away is terrific. But
yeah, if I'm going to go to New York with the kids, though, I'm probably not going to take them to a baseball game.
yeah, because you got other things to do.
Yeah, would rather do like more of the cultural type, which I guess you could say that's kind of cultural, but
yeah, it's America's pastime, Liz. You want to see culture? You go to the Bronx,
right? That's
okay.
true. Yeah.
No, around the stadium, it shuts down about 2 hours after the game.
Okay.
Oh yeah, if you drove around Yankee Stadium on non-game day, you'd be like, "Ooh, this place is trash," because it is. I mean, things are closed up. Bars on all the bar. It's not a destination.
Everything has like those cage things over it.
Yeah, the caged garage door
Yeah.
or bars on window. Everything
Okay.
is locked down.
Damn.
It's not a good neighborhood. But on game day, the trains just unload people. Everyone's getting in there and it becomes alive and all the doors and bars, open up and then you have about 2 hours after the game and it goes back to crickets and tumbleweeds and crackheads.
Sociological observation, right? That it's without that stadium there, it would be like what, like Detroit, just a forgotten land or something.
Well, I've been to Detroit. I've been surprised that it's actually not as...
Has it been
It's
revitalized?
coming back.
Oh, that's nice.
Because you know what, though? They're like, oh, we have some economic development. We have a football stadium and a baseball stadium. Why don't we put some bars, restaurants, and hotels around it? Hey, they didn't
Urban
do that.
development.
Yes, they didn't do that in the Bronx around the Yankee Stadium. It's just, yep, all right, everyone get out of here before you get robbed. It's like... I did take my daughter to 2 Mets games.
Did she like it?
She fell asleep in both of them.
Yeah.
She fell asleep at the first one in like the 5th inning, and it was cute because she was like leaning up against me, and I'm like, okay, I just won't, jump up and cheer when something happens. The next year, she wanted to leave in like the 6th inning. The bases were loaded. I said, "Now, honey, really?" Like,
oh my God.
But she was crashing out.
Yeah.
It was like 9 o'clock, and I'm like, all right. We had a long day, a lot of walking, right? So we get in an Uber and we're listening to the game, and I listened to the Grand Slam.
Oh my God.
And it was like a 45-minute drive because we were like in lower Manhattan. They loaded the bases again. Another Grand Slam. Yeah. I missed 8 runs in one car ride. But these are the memories.
Right?
Rosie, remember the time Daddy spent $400 on Mets tickets and we got
and then we got to listen to it in the cab.
That $150 Uber ride. Remember that?
Oh my God.
$550 goddamn dollars to listen to 8 runs scored.
Oh my God.
On the radio. Oh, I love you, sweetheart.
Yeah, my kids don't have a huge desire to go to live sporting events. Like Will's been to some Red Sox games with his buddies. But if I suggested like, hey, as a family, let's go to the Red Sox or the Celtics, they'd be like, no.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I think they would.
Celtics? I mean, they're kind
I
of.
know.
You like the
I
Celtics.
love
Grandpa
the Celtics.
liked the Celtics.
Yes. My dad took Will to his first Celtics game, spent, bajillion dollars and got really good tickets. I'm like, we're probably not spending that kind of money on
thanks,
you
Dad,
ever.
for raising the bar.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll never touch that again.
And I took Will to a preseason Patriots game a couple years ago because my company sponsors the field house there. So we have a box.
Also,
So
the
I
water
took,
tower, right?
Yes.
And power.
So we sat in the box and there was like free food and a bathroom and drinks and whatever he wanted. And he's like, oh my God. He's like, I can't wait to do this again. I go, you're never doing this again. Just so you know. So like that was his one experience, was going to a Pats game in a box.
That's good because you're the mom and you provided that for him because of your career, your job, your stick-to-itiveness.
That's right.
So he shouldn't,
So you want to sit in the box again?
Yeah.
Get a good fucking job.
Yeah, go to college.
Exactly.
Go to college, go to work, hand in your TPS reports on time, smile at meetings. Make sure your volume is up on the Zoom call.
And make sure it's muted when you're talking shit about someone.
Yeah, fucking asshole. And wear your pants.
Yeah.
Wear your pants. All right.
Good stuff.
I like that we're just sort of riffing it here.
Bantering.
It's sort of like the post-holiday. Evan's not here. Thank God.
Oh my God, he's such a downer.
It
Just kidding, Evan. We miss you.
Yeah. No, it's nice though. We do get a word in edgewise. Right, Evan? No, sorry. No,
I have a word that I want to see banned in 2026.
Hit me.
Momfluencer.
Yeah, that's dumb. That's dumb. I just feel like that we're trying to get cute. We're trying to get
Stop
cute,
being
and
cute.
everyone's trying to like get that next thing or be noticed or you're not pricking my ears up. I'm going ugh.
And
I keep walking.
The latest reference to it was in an article I read about this. I don't know if she's a self-proclaimed momfluencer, but the article described her as a momfluencer, posted on TikTok that she went to a screening of Wicked 2 with her 2 kids, who I think are like 4 and 6 or whatever. And she walked out of the movie because I think she's very religious because she made reference to like casting spells and this and that and whatever.
Witches in it, right?
Right. It's called Wicked.
Yeah.
So she posted that on TikTok, and then, like with social media, the comments were divided between her being like
an idiot,
and then people being like, well, good for you for showing your daughters that, you don't have to sit through something if it doesn't, align with your beliefs, blah, blah, blah. And it was just, again, described her as a momfluencer. And I just, and so when they said that she went to a screening for Wicked, I'm like, this is probably free, right? Like, because she's a momfluencer. Mm-hmm. So she had this whole experience.
Oh, she is like legit. She's not a wannabe.
I get, that's how they described her.
Sure. Okay. Right.
But it was just, again, like to your point, you're going to a movie called Wicked. It's about witches. The Wizard of Oz movie has been around for 11,000 years. Like, kind of what this is the second Wicked.
Yeah.
So I'm going to assume you saw the first. So
you
sort of know what's going to happen in the movie.
Yeah, it's like Wizard of Oz 3.
Yes,
basically.
Exactly. So there's going to be references to spells and what have you, I assume. And then there was a scene, I guess, where one of the witches was under the covers of a bed with a male actor kind of intimating that maybe something physical had gone on, but they didn't show anything.
Mm-hmm.
So that she found offensive. And I was like, I feel like your daughters would not even pick up on that. Like, yeah, sure, if the movie was terrible or if they were using bad language or they had nudity, walk out for sure. I wouldn't want my 6-year-old to see that. But I feel like it was probably okay for you to stay.
Yeah, I think that she went into it with a plan. She's like, I want to go there and then feign like, oh my God.
This is how she's going to get her viral moment.
What a tool. I mean, it's kind of sad. I feel bad for people that this is their existence.
Their livelihood.
This is what they do. They go on and they're like, I need my attention. I need to feel valued. I'm going to do it by walking into a situation I know I'm not going to like, and then I'm going to go, I don't like this.
And then I'm going to remove my kids maybe they were pissed. Right?
Yeah, like you made it about you.
Yes.
You made it about you.
Yep.
You didn't, and by the way, how about take the bubble wrap off your kid, let them see the movie, and then go discuss it at Applebee's after, like a normal mom.
Right.
Right? Or whatever. Like, that is like, you will not be watching any more of this. And for reasons I can't even talk to you about yet, because you're not old enough.
Yeah. And by the way, you're an adult. Do you think magic is real? I don't understand. Like, what was your problem?
Yeah.
You know?
By the way, magic is awesome.
Yeah, like if they could see like David Copperfield, would she be like, no, witchcraft? Like,
I actually have a comedy comedian coming on to our show, I think next month at the Seventh Wave Brewery show.
ooh.
Yeah. Uncle Yak, I love him. He's really funny. He comes out with these really cool glasses and this red, velvet jacket,
Aw.
and he does like the funniest things, with me. Like I'm like, this is a perfect break in the middle of a show, like just a little something different.
Yep.
Like just bring it in. All right, what do you say we do some ads here?
Sure.
We're doing pretty good on time. All right, if you've got mice trying to move in for the winter, call APC Pest Control. This family-owned company earns rave reviews for their fast response, friendly techs who actually show up on time, and most importantly, solutions that stay solved. And right now, you can save 10% on a comprehensive service plan to meet your year-round pest control needs. Protect your home before this cold hits. Visit apcpest.com and tell them Small Town Scuttlebutt sent you.
APC Pest Control, knocking them dead since 1981.
We didn't even rehearse that. I just gave you the cue, and you're like, I know what to do with this. Nice job. If you're looking for a place that builds confidence, discipline, and real skills, check out Perez Martial Arts. By the way, happy birthday to Senor Perez. He just turned something.
Happy birthday.
50-something, but he's got the bod of like a 26-year-old.
Fit as a fiddle.
Six-pack son of a gun. Families rave about the patient instructors, the welcoming atmosphere, and how quickly kids and adults start showing real progress. They've even been voted a favorite martial arts school multiple times. Whether you want fitness, focus, or just a positive place to train, Perez Martial Arts delivers. Visit PerezMartialArts.com to learn more and schedule your first class. He's always doing cool stuff. If you go to Perez Martial Arts on the website there, or no, on his socials, he's engaging kids. He's a teacher. He's good with kids. He's very important to the
Engages the community.
Yeah. Yep. You know who else helps out the community? APC Pest Control. I told them. I said, I was at my daughter's. Actually, remember when we were at I guess it was the end of last year. We were at the auditorium at the high school.
Mm-hmm.
We caught up with each other.
Yep.
We sat down. We talked for a couple minutes. And then we got up and went our own. I shit you not. 20 minutes later, I saw some like commotion, if you will, where the people are sitting there. Yeah, a mouse was scurrying under the feet of all these moms.
Oh my God. I would have paid money to see that.
Yeah, I was there. I was there at a front row seat, and I saw it running across like the pathway first, and then it was like, oh, this is gonna be good. And then you just say, oh, what's that? Ooh, So I told Betty over at APC Pest, and then she called me like a week later and goes, "You'll never guess who called me."
No
I'm
way!
like, yeah,
oh my
nice.
God, what a riot!
I told you they had a problem over there at the high school with mice. All right, second half. We were kind of bantering back and forth about what to talk about, and I was looking on the socials, and I was looking on the news, and I even went to what's trending on Instagram right now. First of all, can I just talk about the small town? We'll do two things. We'll talk about. Apparently, are you sitting down, Liz? There's a group of bandits ding-dong ditching around Medfield. Yeah.
The horror.
Is that hilarious?
Oh my God. I kind of like that it's still a thing. Like we did it as kids. It's tradition.
Yeah. To the credit of the homeowner who posted about it and showed the pictures, these kids were like they weren't 13 and 14 anymore. They looked like they were probably going to college next year.
Oh, all right. So I'm thinking these are like 9-year-olds or 10-year-olds.
No, they were like 16,
they're driving.
17.
They're pulling into a driveway.
Yeah, they pulled
oh my
up.
God.
Why
aren't they getting drunk in the woods?
I don't know. They're late bloomers.
Okay.
They're late bloomers. It's like, we didn't check this one off the box yet.
Oh my God.
So the Ring doorbell, that's the other thing with the Ring doorbells. It's like, come on, guys.
I mean,
just assume wherever you go, wherever
Big Brother's always watching. Yeah.
I do this thing sometimes where I'm like, where could you ever not, like where, if you committed a crime, think about all of the footage police can stitch together based, like if you robbed a house, right? And you drove down the street by 20 houses. That's 20 doorbell cameras that they can just put. They made a movie. They like here he is taking a left-hand turn. Oh, he didn't use a blinker. Oh, there he's going. You know, there he popped into a convenience store and then he's walking into it. So I think a whole movie could be made on
100%.
surveillance. It would be called Surveillance. Yeah, and it's just like you don't get away with anything. Like everything you do is.
And plus, you're GPS constantly, whether it's your phone or your car. Like, unless if you really wanted to get away with a crime, no phone. You'd have to get like a 1987 Datsun. Like, so there's no GPS, no trace, like nothing.
Yep.
And I've thought a lot about how I could get away with murder based on all the true crime shows I've watched.
I don't know. There should be a thing where like bounty hunters give you 24 hour head start,
you could see.
$1,000.
Yes. I'm sure there's got to be a reality show.
I mean, if there's escape rooms,
right?
Isn't there kind of like on the run games where
that'd be awesome.
Where like a retired FBI can be like, hey, you want me to catch you?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm here in Boston. I need to make it to St. Louis, Missouri. That's going to be my safe haven. Like if I make it there, I win. Right. That's whatever it is. And you don't even make it past New Jersey, you know, like
I wouldn't make it past Worcester.
I mean, I think about like, okay, so I have cash money.
Yeah.
And I have no, electronic tracking stuff. I'm getting rid of the phone. I don't, man, I mean, can't you just kind of jump on a train and go?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, if you had cash, you could pay cash for a bus ticket, right?
Yeah. But they're probably expecting you to do bus or train, airport. I mean, so
not
it's
an
like,
airport because you have to show government ID.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Yep.
So yeah, no, bus would probably be
stowaway in some freight train.
Yes, could do that.
You could pay
like a
longshoreman to take you somewhere. Those people probably need some money.
Could hitchhike.
Could hitchhike, but I wouldn't do that.
Not today. Have you ever hitchhiked?
My two girlfriends and I hitchhiked when we went to Newport like a million years ago. We went to Newport for the weekend. We went to the beach, and
that's a pretty safe place to go.
Yeah, and a girl picked us up. Like we wouldn't have gotten in the car with a guy. And she was like this hippie chick or whatever. And she's like, "Oh my God." And we kind of started doing it as a joke, but then she pulled over and we're like, "Can you take us back to the Marriott?" We gave her money.
Wow.
I would not advise hitchhiking these days.
Yeah, these days it's weird. I mean, in the 70s it was weird. I mean, still people got their heads chopped off and people
did it though, like thinking it was perfectly acceptable in the 70s.
Yeah. Seeing people on the highway. Two things that don't happen anymore. Hitchhiking on the highway and bugs on your windshield on the highway. Remember that?
Yes.
That's the thing people talk about. It's like, remember when there were bugs on your windshield after a car ride on the highway? What happened to all the bugs? It must be global warming or something. Like, I don't know.
So Ding Dong Ditch. Wait.
No, I wanted to go. I was going on a heater with the bugs. Ding Dong Ditch. So the Ding Dong Ditch. There's one picture of this kid. It's like, dude, why don't you just smile for the photo, you moron? I mean, this is awesome.
People are going to be asking for his autograph.
I mean, if it's my kid, I wouldn't be mad at him. I would just haze him.
I'd be mad at how stupid he was.
Yeah, I would just be picking on him. I'd be like, dude, Charlie, come on, dude.
Right?
The camera's right there, So
you had told me about the post on Facebook, and I went to look, and it wasn't there anymore. So what happened in the comments that would necessitate pulling it down?
Well, there's a lot of Second Amendment right activists talking about what they would do. I'm like, you'd shoot a 17-year-old kid
blow
in the face.
head off of your, football team, running back, whoever it was.
Good luck with that in Massachusetts. I think the law dictates, and I'm not quoting here, paraphrasing, but You need to literally, with your gun, lock yourself in a closet in your house and announce to the robber, I have a gun. I'm locked in my closet. Help yourself to the fridge. Make a sandwich. The TV's in the living room. Right?
Right.
I'm not going to do anything about it. But if you come into this closet and draw a gun, point it on my head, and cock the revolver.
Right.
Well, then I'm going to shoot. I think that's
Massachusetts is not a stand your ground state. So
no.
Stand down, people.
I would be afraid to have a gun. I would be like, dude, just take everything. Like,
yes.
I could shoot you in the face. Like, I feel like I should be able to because, you're assaulting me, but it's probably going to come back and bite me.
So we went from a childhood prank to they're lucky they didn't get their heads blown off?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then people are like, oh, it's happened before. Because people are like,
Yes.
really, sir? Are you really going there? It's like, oh, yeah, look. And then there's links about people getting shot. You don't know what's coming to your door. I'm like, well, danger usually doesn't ring the doorbell first.
Right, exactly.
Ding dong, I'm going to rape your family.
And then they don't run away like scared children. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
But the fact that, this is Medfield, town of 13,000 people. I'm kind of over it, No, I'm definitely over it. But the online community in this town rose up and had things to say. And I think the homeowner had a point. It's like, hey, could you not do this? It was midnight on a Sunday and you scared my kids.
Up. It's one thing if it's like 6 p.m. or whatever, and it's like you're 9 years old.
Yes.
And you ring the doorbell and you run away and go home for dinner. Like, you know?
Ding dong ditch, as we think of it, we go, oh, it's no big deal because we are assuming that they are 3 to 4 boys aged 9 to 12, and they're doing it between the hours of 7 and 9 p.m.
Yes. Yeah.
Not midnight on a Sunday, and I guess they were banging on the door.
That
like,
could be scary if you've got little kids, or like even if you don't. That to me would signal: is someone trying to break into my house, or is someone like hurt, or you know what I mean? Like that seems like a little bit more of a potentially dangerous situation.
Yeah, and now that I say that, now that I've painted the picture of exactly how it was explained, if it was my house, I definitely would have tackled that fucking kid in the yard and scared the shit out of him. I'm like, you're coming to my house because it's a little jarring. Yeah, like bam, 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 bam. Like that sounds aggressive and violent.
It does.
It sounds threatening. So like, I'm not making fun of the homeowner for talking about it and posting the pictures. Like, if you know these kids, she wasn't even being a douche about it either. She's like, could you just tell them they were really not cool?
Because if it were my
daughter
kid, I'd
was scared.
Know. Yeah. And I'd be like, really dum-dum?
Yeah. No, I would have horse-collared that kid, yanked him down on the ground, and be like, we're going to have a talk. Where do you live?
Yep.
We're going to call your dad, and he's going to come get you because you're not going anywhere. Or I could call the police. No, go.
Exactly.
Only because you're a dick. Like, you're just a dick.
And you're like a punk little kid or punk teenager that, you need a little bit of a lesson. And the most lessons are learned the hard way, Rick.
Yeah. But you took something that's supposed to be a funny prank and you turned into an
something
aggressive
scary.
dick.
Yeah.
So I'm not defending the kids for like, hey, they're just having innocent fun. No, they're being losers. They're out of their age group. It's like, do you still go trick or treating too?
Right.
Come on, man.
So a few years ago, I'm in the kitchen. So Will and his friend group a few years ago had this thing where one of them had stolen one of those like caution wet floor signs from McDonald's.
Yeah.
And they were like kind of throwing it in people's yards, basically. And one evening, it was probably like 6 or 7 o'clock. I'm in the kitchen, and Avery had 2 friends over for a sleepover, and I hear this bang at my front door. And it was jarring. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go to the front door. I just see someone running away, and there is the caution wet floor sign. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I bring it into the house. I wasn't really paying attention. I put it on the kitchen floor, and one of Avery's friends turns around and she goes, "There's a penis on that." So they drew like penises on it. I'm like, so I just brought it up to Will's bedroom. I'm like, it's your turn now.
the penis cone.
And I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Because of course they drew a penis on it.
Of course. Why not? I mean, that's what you do. I remember once when I was a teacher, it was the end of school, and I was just prepping for the next day, and a teacher literally 5 classrooms down the hall just busted out laughing. Just busted. Like, it was like, we have to investigate. This sounds great. And she's by herself. She's the only one laughing. So I go out into the hallway. She's already in the hallway doing the, anyone, come
Seriously?
here. Yeah.
Oh my God.
She's like, come over here. Look at this. Go over there. I go over. A dude had drawn the most graphically detailed, like, oh my God, you're going to RISD.
Was it a self-portrait?
No, Michelangelo is like reincarnated in this kid.
Wow.
The most magnificent penis you've ever seen. And the best part, it was magnified. It took up the whole entire desk. So when he was sitting there, it's just like, check this out.
Stop it! That's amazing.
And you know, he just took a picture, like we were. She's like, I almost don't want to even like clean the desk. And I'm like,
I love that she appreciated the artistry and the humor.
I don't want to knock the teacher, but classroom management would have prevented that from happening. How did a kid get away with, I mean, this thing was like.
How much time was he allowed?
At least 4 days. You know, like he leaves class, he just puts a please do not disturb sign over it. You know, the next kid comes down and goes, ooh, I don't want to disturb that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like, wow. That's
impressive. That's dedication.
That is a nice looking penis. Okay, so let's just kick it off. Let's just end with a kicker here, a kicker story, if you will. Right? Did you have anything in particular? We talked a little bit about the GameStop trading.
I read that, and
did it do anything for you? I thought it was kind of funny.
I think it's funny. So GameStop Trade Anything Day, December 6th, people can come in and trade quote unquote anything and get a $5 store credit. There's a list of things you can't trade in, like batteries, liquids, sexual objects, you know, people, whatever, things like that. But it's a pretty wide berth.
Yeah.
So like I could bring in dirty slippers and get a $5 credit. I could bring in
this taxidermy jackalope.
Exactly.
Get a $5 credit.
Yes. I could bring in a paperback book that I don't need any. Like, I mean, it's like, again, it has to fit into a 20 by 20 by 20 inch box. But you're leaving a lot on the table as possibilities.
Yeah.
And so the marketer in me is fascinated by it.
Well, that's what I want to get into, because you're a marketer, and they're not going to do anything. I mean, most of the stuff is just going to get thrown away, or employers are going to be like, can I have that? Yeah, man. Like, they'll just rifle through it.
Or they'll post it on social media as like, look what someone, you know.
Or they're going to donate it to Savers. But I mean, think about it. Like, this is just step one of this marketing thing, right? I mean, it's going to be like, look what we've garnered. Look what we pulled in. Look what we've donated and made money for.
Exactly.
Charity, right?
It has a lot of legs. Curious though, like how much foot traffic it'll bring into the store. Wondering if there will be any arrests or physical altercations as a result, because it's up to, GameStop said it's up to our employees' discretions whether or not they accept these items. So you're putting people who make minimum wage and probably don't have health care in a position to potentially get into an altercation with people if they're like, no, man, we're not going to take that. If I was an employee making minimum wage and it was between me accepting some shitty giveaway and giving them $5, like, here's your $5 all day, every day.
Yeah, just put the roadkill over there.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes. Yeah. So kind of curious what happens sort of on social media, how much goes kind of viral with the posts and all of that. And then kind of long term, what does the profit look like from this? Because they said you could use the $5 coupon today or in the future. So I don't know if there's an expiration date on the $5 or not. So how many people actually redeem the $5, and does it translate into increased revenue, or is this just a viral marketing opportunity?
Definitely viral marketing opportunity. Yes. Also, definitely right time of the year, right before Christmas. Also, I'm going to go on an assumption that the average GameStop shopper doesn't think long term. With their $5 voucher,
for like that game or that whatever,
they're probably gonna roll it right over right in the same visit.
You're there,
or they're gonna do it. So can a store associate refuse items I bring in? Store associates have discretion to refuse any item in trade as part of the Trade Anything Day. Our list of exclusions is long, but not exhaustive.
It wasn't that long.
Yeah, please be considerate of can't have explosives, firearms,
Yes.
blood,
Right.
semen, unfortunately.
But we could, just looking around this room, we could grab that magic 8-ball, my water bottle, the leg lamp, the clock. I mean, and just be like, okay, GameStop, we're here. I mean, you can only do one thing per customer, but still, like, there's 80% of this room would qualify for a trade-in.
I mean, the only thing I would be like, actually, the fact that you just came in, we got the foot traffic, you came here, you're going to spend this $5 voucher on a $30 item, right?
Yep.
Like, we're getting you to spend money and we're getting you to come in the door. That's what we need. So, yes, we will accept your
half-filled
worn
water
down,
bottle. Exactly.
pencil.
Right.
Like a pencil, a 9-cent item.
Yes, we'll give you $5
Yes,
for.
because you came here, we're giving you $5. You can't buy shit for $5.
Right,
You're gonna have to spend
right.
$40.
Yep.
So we're gonna make $35, and we got a pencil. Great. Everyone wins.
Win.
Yeah.
So really curious to see how it all unfolds, like on social media and everything.
What's it say about society where they had to explicitly say no sexual toys? Isn't that hilarious?
It is hilarious.
I mean, you think about these GameStop people, they probably have a lot of sex toys.
Or if they don't, they probably need them.
Yeah.
So
If they even care. I don't
Right.
even, people, are these kids even having sex these days? Or are they just trying to level up on
right.
Call
Or they're
of
having like
Duty?
VR sex, right? Like,
Yeah, probably.
because that's a thing. VR porn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, but so I hear.
Yeah, it's like, where are we going with this stuff? Sex robots.
Yes.
You know, we're gonna, I mean, you got sex dolls, you have AI, sex robots.
Yeah.
They're coming here.
You don't have to have an actual physical or emotional relationship with a human being because it can all be replaced by technology.
Yeah. That's gonna bring
Which
up
is frightening.
That's going to bring up a big moral question in society. Is the sex robots, is it going to help marriages or hinder marriages? What do you think?
I think hinder.
Hinder?
Yeah.
You don't think there's going to be a couple wives out there that are going to be lining up to buy their husband one of these things for Christmas and be like, over to that thing.
Yeah.
I am in the clear.
All right, yeah. I'm not in the mood.
Yeah,
Here's
I'm
the
not
sex
even-
robot.
Yeah. Go find Shirley 2.0 or whatever. I think it's going to help marriages.
But then, like, you lose, like, the actual intimacy part of sex, right? Like, because you're just having sex with
What's
a robot.
that?
I don't know. If Evan was here, I would have asked him about his fleshlight experience.
Oh, yeah, Jesus. I was like, yeah. No, it's definitely going to help marriages. It's definitely going to help altar boys. I'll tell you that.
That is true. Yes.
I feel bad for those altar bots. Anywho.
So on the sex robot note, shall we?
Yeah, why don't you wrap it up?
All right, Scuttlebuds, thank you guys for listening. If you like what you hear, please rate, review, and subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at Small Town Scuttlebutt, and send us a note at smalltownscuttlebutt.com. Oh, sorry, smalltownscuttlebutt at gmail.com. See ya.